Hey, what's up, guys? It's Mars here, and welcome to another Dark Souls episode. This is episode 3 already. Um, I'm recording these in a bunch, so no, I don't wear the same clothes every day for like months at a time. I'm just recording these kind of in bulk, just so I can remember where I was and what I was doing, and kind of keep on that train of thought that I was on, and not kind of repeat myself. Because it does get tough when you record and you come back to a recording later on and you've talked about something and then you're not sure if you talked about it or not, so you talk about it again, and it gets tough like that. So this is definitely why I like kind of bulk recording my stuff to get as much as possible. Um, since I got a spear, which is really handy, I'm actually going to use it to kill these rats. Otherwise, they can poison you. So these are guys that you want to hit. They poisoned me. Alright, not a big deal. I should be able to handle this. Because I'm going to do something a little weird. I'm going to be skipping an area because it's a lot easier to skip it rather than doing it. So now can I roll? Yeah, I can. So I'm going to skip this bull guy. The reason being is because if I run right now, I can get by and get through this gate. Otherwise, I have to wait. And that was... Oh, wow. That was an unintentional rhyme. Now, yes, the spear. You can actually... Wow. I'm going to have to do this the really bitchy way and run for my life here. If you've noticed, we've been here before. This is actually where Andre is, which is our blacksmith. And I'm just going to run to this bonfire. And then I will backtrack and go there again. Just because this poison is just so bad. Maybe what I should have done, just because I don't have a lot of poise, is actually kill the rats with my broadsword. But I was just kind of scared, just in case. But we don't have to worry about that anymore. The rats will bother us no more. So now for some backtracking, just because I'm looking for a key. Which I guess isn't really necessary since I have the master key, so... Oh, no, that key is necessary. The door you saw that was locked last episode, it's actually the key for that door, so yes, it is very necessary. For the playthrough style that I'm doing. This is a parry. These guys, I know how to really parry them. But it's also just better fishing for the backstab. Because it's just easy, and it's really low risk. Parrying is kind of risky. Cool tip, if there is a guy standing facing away from you, the cool thing is if you don't have a lot of armor on, you don't make a lot of noise, and people see you from line of sight and noise. So I can walk up behind this guy and get a backstab before he turns around. So it's a cool way of doing it. Otherwise, if I was running, then he would have heard me. So it's a cool little thing. You can see an item over there, which I'm not going to get. That's actually my favorite shield in the game. It's really cool. It's the Knight's Shield. It's a pretty sweet shield. And now, as long as I don't have that line of sight with that guy, I should be able to come here and stab this one in the back. There we go. And the basement key is what I wanted. That was what the whole fuss was about. Picking up the halberd just for good measure, in case I ever need it. And then we'll fight these guys, and then we'll go for the big dude. The big scary dude. Whoa. Wow. That's such a weird angle that he got me at. It happens though. Titanite shard, good. I'm looking for another one just so I can upgrade my weapon to +5 for now until I can actually wield the Knight's Sword. Knight's Sword, yes. The Black Knight's Sword. Come on. So slow sometimes. The parry is pretty safe when they're attacking. A lot of people use kind of the coordination of when the hand is coming in. That's when you want to parry. So it depends whether you look at the sword or the hand. But oh, I just I don't know if you can actually parry that, but I always try to parry it, and the timing is so weird. I just like to wait until they hit my shield and then go for a hit like that. That's kind of the way I do my combat in this game. For this guy, just for kind of optimal damage, just gonna fight him out here just because it's a lot easier. There's some room. Sometimes you may want to do that, is just drag your opponents where you feel more comfortable fighting them. Oh jeez, I forgot I do not have my fast roll. This may actually be a little bit trickier than I thought here. I just need one more of those. There you go. That's what happens when you get a big bulky weapon that you can actually do some big damage with. You're able to just pull off some stuff like that. Otherwise it might have taken me like 6 or 7 hits, but I was able to get them just like that. So let's see, let's go clear this area, get rid of this guy because he's kind of a pain in the ass, and then I'll get ready to go fight the next boss. Oh god. So hopefully next episode. Oh my god, I can do the next boss. That was a weird fight, just because of the angles of the stairs. Like I said, you really do want to pick your battles as best as you can in this game. Now, I don't know if I could actually use my bow and hit him from here. It's something I've never tried, but it may be fun to try one day. Oh, this is not good. This is really not good. I don't like it when he's in front like that. It makes you have to be really, really careful, which is obviously the whole game, but it's just risky. If he would move. Hopefully he's leaving. And I got hit again. I just want to kill that guy. I don't care if I kill the other guys because they will actually respawn, but that channeler won't respawn. So that's my thought process here, and why I want to kill him. That should be the last one. There we go, he's gone. Alright. Everything working out fine so far, apart from a little bit of stress, but that's fine, that's part of the game, right? That's natural. I'm gonna grab these souls just because the more, the better. And I think as soon as I can, I'm going to stop the episode. So we'll kill this guy. See, this is the double tap I was talking about. It didn't like really register right away, so I tried attacking afterwards, and it just didn't work. And again, I wasn't comfortable fighting that guy in the corridor, so I'm going to fish for the backstab, get it, and he's done with. That way I don't have to worry about any health at all. Which, it was getting scary because I have no more Estus Flask. So here we go. Lautrec, this guy, he is kind of a troll. He looks like he's going to help you out, and then he actually kills your Firekeeper, which means you don't have... excuse me. Which means you don't have a bonfire at Firelink until you actually kill him, which you have to find him to kill him, which is a little tough if you don't know the first time you're playing, and it's a pretty difficult fight. If you fight him now, you're going to get your ass kicked because he's so strong. But you can cheese him and kick him off a cliff, which is actually what I'm going to do. So if I return to Firelink Shrine right now, he'll actually be there, and that's where I'm going to end the episode. I'm going to go find him. And I'll just end the episode at Firelink. Alright, I wanted to make sure I killed those guys, because otherwise you do that kind of noise and they will follow. So yeah, Lautrec is a mysterious character, and he seems to be nice. He kind of gives you an item right in the beginning, just to be like, yeah, I'm a nice guy. But he always has that like really suspicious tone, and you know he's not who he says he is. So yeah, eventually, if you ring both bells, he will actually kill your Firekeeper. Which then you can't stay here anymore, so you have to kind of make another hub another bonfire your hub is what I'm saying. So there we go, Lautrec is here. So all I'm going to do is just kick him off this cliff, and goodbye. So let me just load back in, because he does drop an item, but I can't recover it unless I load back into the game. So that's not really a big deal. There is actually a way to fast load Dark Souls on PC with a program called DS Fix, and it makes your loading quicker. It skips these kind of loading screens, but it's not a big deal. I can take a minute to let this load. So LPMP, there you go. I want to take a second here to thank Proxima for actually, or Proxima, I don't know how you say your name, I don't remember, but for actually letting me play and bring some videos to the channel, which in theory is an awesome channel, a bunch of different people posting videos to forming one big community of Let's Plays. That's awesome, and I'm so glad that you did this, Bill. Really happy about this. It's a cool thing, and hopefully it'll be good, and hopefully it'll last long as well. So I just want strength here to make my broadsword stronger, and that's where I'm gonna kind of leave it. Next episode I will go fight the gargoyles, which should be fun. I'll be using my gold pine resin for the first time, so if you guys aren't familiar with that, you'll see the effects of it. It's basically just some lightning on the weapon, and it increases the damage a lot, so that'll be really good. But like always, if you like the video, please leave a like and comment. If not, dislike and comment. And make sure to check out my channel. It's youtube.com/marsman6908. That should be in the description. And thanks for watching, and check out the other guys at the Let's Play Mosh Pit, because there's some good stuff here. Bye.